I want to show the power of datasheet. And here is a DraftKings datasheet. There are two different formats, just based on personal preference. I choose one. Up pops the datasheet. Here in the datasheet, it shows information disclosed by the company going all the way back to 2018. And if I scroll down just a little bit, the thing that I really like, and this is something you would want to use if you were just coming up to initiate coverage on a company, build a model, is it gives you all the detailed information going all the way back from when they disclosed it. DraftKings only started disclosing this 2018 and 2019. It's important to note you can see which metrics started being disclosed and when, and then also which metrics stopped being disclosed and when, which you can draw some insight into. So let me just look at KPIs here. And this will show, they always talk about MUPs, which is monthly unique players, and average revenue per MUP. If I want to click on any of these, let me just pick a random one, 2019 Q3. I click on the number, and it pulls in the context behind the numbers. So here it's showing the number, the $36 ARP MUP. It's showing where it was in, that's the 36 in 2019, the 34 that it increased to in 2020, but it also shows the context behind it. If I go back to the data sheet, I can look at any other KPI that they have. And if I click on any of the numbers, so let's pick a number here. The hold percentage in 2022 was 7.7%. I click on that number, and it shows the progression from the 6.5% hold, and hold is just what they make and profit versus what they take in and handle, or the dollar value of the bets. So it went from 6.5 to 7.7, but it shows the reasons for the increase. So these three numbers are all in the data sheet, but then it pulls in the context from where they're taking those numbers. One of the things that DraftKings announced this past quarter, was the acquisition of Jackpocket. So in the data sheet, DraftKings shows the Jackpocket impact on guidance. And here, as I scroll to the correct spot, here it is, the Jackpocket acquisition, and it shows the numbers behind the Jackpocket acquisition. So let's pick, here we go. Let's pick one. This is US lottery sales. And if I click on one of the numbers, it goes right to the spot in the earnings presentation where it talks about the progression in US lottery sales from today, 108 million, and where they see it in 2028, 138 million. And that's the link I clicked. Going back to the data sheet, if I want to get information on Jackpocket in particular, so this is the 135 million, it shows the context of that. And this is from their earnings presentation, shows the source on the left. And it shows 8 million in revenue in 2020, and it shows the progression, 114% CAGR to 78 million in 2023 and to 135 million in 2024. So really the context behind all these KPIs is really incredible. Here you can see they have the ARP MUP for the company and how it changes quarter to quarter. And if I want to click on any of these, okay, it's 116 in Q4. What's the context behind that? It'll pull in exactly where they pulled that from, and that's from the earnings 8K release, and it was a 6% increase. So again, the context behind all these numbers and the completeness is just incredible when you're trying to come up to speed on a company. Here, it's a lot of the aggregate information. So not only does it have the detailed information, but it has the aggregated information for income statement, balance sheet, and your cash flow statement. And again, if you want to drill in on any of these and a reason for a change, you click on the link and it pulls right in where they get the data from.